I've been working with UNAIDS because I think, they actually took me to South Africa and I did a lot of work out there, and I was able to kind of see firsthand and experience, the effect on people and how they deal with it, how they're coping with it, how they're dealing with it, and also, the most important thing, because obviously this is something that affects everyone. It's not just in Africa, but obviously it hits harder in Africa, and, even the hardest in young people, which was something that was really, really interesting. So the reason why I was out there was to, I think, kind of make it cool to have the discussion and open it up and not be afraid to talk about it and not make it something that was awkward and not make it something that was weird, but kind of, talk to these fellow young people out there and just hear how, educated they are on the subject and how they feel, because they're young leaders, you know what I mean, and how they feel that they can reach out to the people in their area and their communities, and how they can begin that change and kind of be a part of ending those young age numbers that I think we're starting to see. So I think it's really important that just as young people, we're not afraid to have the discussion, that we just have it and we just talk about it and bring it up and make it more normal, and that way we won't be nobody will be ashamed to go get tested. For me, it was important to go to South Africa because as a young African American person, I've never been to Africa, and that was something that was very important and special for me. But other than that, just the whole experience, kind of talking to these young people that were either dealing with it or dealing with it secondhand, meaning like it's in their families or it's their best friends or whatever, I think was really kind of inspiring, because they had so much knowledge and they knew what the problems were, and they knew what they had amazing ideas on how they could fix it, and I thought it was really cool and made me want to step up my game. I was like, okay, you guys are like really smart, like let me just get myself together. So no, they were really, really smart, and I just wanted to hear them and learn from them as well, because it's okay to learn from people that are your own age, sometimes they have a lot of wisdom. Usually anything involving young people or children is something that's really important to me. So, arts education, because obviously as a young person myself, growing up in Oakland, California, it's a tougher area in which I grew up in, and I think that I attribute a lot of things that I was able to do, and I've seen firsthand, because my mother and my father are both teachers, kind of seen firsthand what arts can do for young people that don't have an outlet like that, and it's so necessary and it's so needed. So arts education, anything like involving young people, whether it be hunger, whether it be AIDS, whether it be whatever, but when it affects the young generation and the people who are going to run the world and future leaders of the world and the future, literally the future, then I think I'm very passionate about those things.